Alright, hello, and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Hopefully this keeps recording. Probably stopped recording the other day because my battery was so low, but there we go. Alright, yeah. Alright, still working on this section with different shades of blue, but yeah, see how it goes. It's gonna be a lot of blue for a while, excuse me. Okay, alright, so Treasure Studios art. Alright. Night Horse by Polina Bivsheva, 60 by 60 centimeters, square drill, mounted film adhesive. I thought it was poured glue, so that's why I keep saying that, but it's actually mounted film adhesive for the on the canvas. Treasure Studios art, social, and it's just 30 regular DMC colors, no Aurora Borealis drills on this one, as always. Okay, number 9, W. Okay, so let's keep going with this, see how it goes. All right. Oh yeah, I'll just put new wax on this, my pen off the get-go here. What? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I was working for the vast majority of it, except for like Saturday night. I had the company Christmas party, so I was alright. Went to that instead of going to work. I was given the night off, so yeah. All right. Okay, new wax. Okay, should be a lot easier. Okay, W9. All right, so I have a couple days off. I'm back on days now. So yeah. Yeah, Wednesday I'm back on days. I'll keep fighting with the wax for a bit until it finds its rightful place in the tip here. Yeah, these W's are just kind of here and there in this background. Yeah, this is just literally sky. It's going to be for quite a bit. Trying to work through these sky sections the best I can. Yeah, so the other day I showed that I found a Frosty Forest Friend. I found that kit instead of the craft blade that I wanted to get, so all good. So I'll do that canvas after. Yeah, I got that canvas a bit ago, so yeah, I kind of had to dig it out, my stash. That's good. It's winter themed, so yeah, we're set to go. So that'll be nice. Yeah, I think I do have like another DAC, sorry. I'm thinking Devil May Cry. DAC kit that is Christmas themed, but yeah, I'll do Frosty Forest Friend. Yeah, it's smaller. Yeah, that's good canvas to go to instead of the Craftably. So I can't guarantee that that red truck picture canvas that I had in mind is still in stock. Yeah, things sell out quickly on the Craftably website, or it takes time to update stuff in stock. Oh, no big. So just make do with what I have. I usually have to end up paying customs for Craftably stuff on top of what it costs to get it shipped to the house. That's a little dicey right now. Having funds to be able to pay that custom fee at the door with Christmas around the corner, or the holidays around the corner. And I still have to buy a license sticker, which is a pretty penny to keep driving my car on top of all the other expenses. So yeah, this is a tricky month. This is pretty tricky stuff. But yeah, I'll get through eventually. Yeah, you could have rough patches every now and then. Yeah, nice loud trucks. The sun did try to come out earlier today, but it's just one of those pasty gray days. Overcast. Oh well, when you get those kind of cruddy days where the sun doesn't come out, I always try to look for something that has color in it. I don't know, if there's like a landscape pictures of a tropical island or something with sunlight in it, a sunrise or a sunset. Yeah, it's nice to look at that kind of stuff. Yeah, I keep finding the groups on Facebook that have really good nature photography photos. And some of the groups to have nature, like animal photos too, but I'm mostly a landscape guy. like those tropical landscapes or waterfalls. A lot of stuff with water. I just had that weird fascination or connection with water. Yeah, it's so sparkly and so pretty, especially if it's like next to green trees or whatever, green forests and all that. I don't know, just like that kind of stuff. It's just constantly catches my attention, and I share those photos. I probably share like dozens a day, or days that I'm on Facebook. Yeah, they just show up on my news feed. I think I follow like a couple of these pages, Spectrum and a couple other groups. All I really see is like landscape pictures. Yeah, just follow the pages and then you just get them in your news feed on Facebook. Yeah, I usually just like and share those kind of photos. And there are other people who do like me sharing them, so I don't have that kind of knack for photography, but I certainly do love sharing somebody else's passion for it, for sure. I just love looking at that kind of stuff. It's very nice. I've never left Canada, so I don't have a passport, so yeah, getting a photo somewhere in the tropics by a nice ocean or a cool waterfall in the middle of a forest or whatever, yeah, that's good enough for me. It's always Google Earth, I guess, too. Yeah, basically with this new iPhone, I just have the apps that I had before. I just had to reinstall them because the apps aren't downloaded through Google Play. It's the App Store on for Apple stuff. So yeah, I had to re-download a couple apps, but that's okay. It's all good. I basically have the ones back that I use all the time, so. And I have the same video editing software that I had on my other phone. Yeah, and if you get subscription-based stuff, now that's like on the App Store on a different phone, like I have to cancel one subscription and get a new subscription for the same app that's just on a different phone. So yeah, it doesn't seem to carry over because of who supplied it, like now that it's like an Apple phone, an iPhone. I always wanted to try an iPhone. I've had an iMac or Mac laptop, whatever those are called. MacBook, yeah, MacBook, there we go. Yeah, had one years ago, fried it. Yeah, fried the hard drive on it. I was done with Apple for a while. Like I use that laptop like almost every day. I use that laptop constantly, and yeah, I just fried the hard drive, even with a cooling pad under the laptop and all that. Oh, stuff wears out, and I use the crap out of that laptop. So yeah, I just ended up putting World of Warcraft on it, and that's what I think killed it. Yeah. laptop couldn't handle it. Had the space, but yeah, just like the actual like functionality of the laptop in general. Yeah, that's probably what killed it. Just it running so much. Yeah, you almost need like an actual PC to carry the hardware usage power of like a game. You need like a fairly half decent computer with a good fan and all that to play like PC games these days, or a computer that's like designated for or designed for games of that caliber. Like, I didn't crank the graphics or anything, like or like very low detail, and still the laptop struggled. So yeah, but the second expansion, I stopped playing World of Warcraft. Well, because my computer rage quit, but yeah, second expansion, Burning Crusade or something. Is there like 4 expansions now to World of Warcraft? It's been years since I even seen World of Warcraft in action, let alone played it. Great game by all means, but yeah, it's time consuming. And yeah, if you're in a guild in any of those massive multiplayer online games, yeah, they want you on there and participating in the guild to do like raids and stuff. I really wasn't that kind of player. I was invited to guilds, but yeah, that wasn't really, I really wouldn't have that level of commitment to play a game like that for hours. Oh boy. It's a good way to coordinate a large group of people though. Like, yeah, some of those quests or missions in those massive multiplayer online games, yeah, you need a group. And yeah, specific strategy. You have to like work together. Kind of have to delegate roles based on what your character is. Yeah, it's just my computer quit, and yeah, I just got another laptop, and it very low key just does the basics, and I'm like barely on my laptop now as it is because of smartphones here. Yeah, but having a smartphone kind of curbs your need to have a laptop, really, because it's like much faster and easily accessible. Oh, excuse me. Very versatile. Well, laptop I like have now that I barely use is like old as well. Got it like shortly after my MacBook died. Yeah, I didn't wait too long before getting another laptop, so. Yeah, laptop still turns on and all that, but like basically I have to keep it plugged in. Yeah. Yeah, it takes forever to boot up, so it's like, It's probably like a really old version of Windows now on it. Yeah. Please upgrade your operating system. Probably like wouldn't even be able to use it at this point. Be like, this is too old. Yeah, allowed. Shuts down. Gee, thanks. Oh well, it's all good. Yeah, email on cell phones, it doesn't exactly grab all your emails. If you have like older emails in your inbox, yeah, it only grabs a few at a time. Yeah, I probably have like thousands of emails in my Gmail. And yeah, it's a lot of spam stuff that I'm really sure that I like unsubscribed from a lot of these like mailing lists or whatever. And lo and behold, you get an email from something you just subscribed from still. It's like, I don't get it. Your Gmail is running out of space. I'm like, I have to essentially boot my laptop up again and like physically go into my Gmail and start just cleaning out my inbox. That's like the only way I'd be able to get my space back. It's like one thing after the other, and I could be like deleting hundreds and like tons more come back. Like I try to check out like every day now, but yeah, I just end up like deleting a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I love the emails where they're just basically advertisements for services. It's like, or like Amazon's having a new sale or something. It's like, hey, Black Friday started and it's going on for a number of weeks. It's like, really? If I want stuff on Amazon, I'll just go there myself. That's kind of like a knee-jerk reaction, but if you're like constantly prompting me to go on a website while I'm looking at my email, it's like, nah, delete, not interested. It has to be my idea. I generally have an idea of what I want to look for on Amazon before I go on, because that's really easy to get lost on there. You could be searching for one thing and you get directed to something else entirely. Yeah, it's pretty typical. Yeah, it's just me like on Instagram or Pinterest. You're just looking at one post and eventually you're just somewhere else entirely on the website or the app. Oh, app. I'll say apps. Yeah, nice little Pinterest app, or had it on my other phone. I haven't installed it on the iPhone. That's like a website you can go to as well. It's a website and an app, but they constantly want you to go use the app. There's an app for that and this. It's like, yeah, I just want my regular ones, thanks. There's an app where you could scan lottery tickets, like to see if you won, and they took that feature away. And so I'm like, I deleted the app. Up here in Canada, it's Ontario Lottery Gaming Corporation or something, OLGC, that runs like Lotto Max and 649 and all that. Yeah, like instant win tickets, etc. Lottery tickets. It's kind of like Powerball down in the United States. Very similar. Okay, I'll do the diamond next. Yeah, but there was like an app that you can install on your phone, and it let you use your camera to become like a ticket scanner to check past tickets, like for winning numbers. And the app showed like winning lottery ticket numbers too for past draws, so you could check. I usually just go and scan the tickets at a physical machine at a lottery retail. Yeah, that's what I do now. You get that authentication like right away. But yeah, you have to drive to like a store that has these ticket scanners, like physical ticket scanner. It's a pain, but yeah, I buy lottery tickets every once in a while. I don't buy them every week like I used to. The jackpots come back. Lotto Max is pretty popular. It gets to like 50 million, and then you get max millions, like $1 million prizes on the side that are separately drawn, but it's like part of the lottery up here in Canada. Yeah, Powerball, how high does that go to, like the billions or millions or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, I think the jackpots get pretty big with the Powerball. I don't think Canadians can buy Powerball tickets, or is it places along the Canadian border? I don't know. I think if it was like an American lottery, Canadians wouldn't be able to participate in it. But if you have dual citizenship or something, possibly, like, you could claim it, I guess. I don't know how that works 100%, but alright, so got another blue here, and diamonds. It's a few more colors, and then it's like more of the same up above here. It's more background for the next little bit. Oh, geez. Yeah, no worries. Also on this canvas. Yeah, it's a bit more of the horse's head to do, but a vast majority is going to be blue background. So I've kind of foreshadowed that in earlier WIP and chats, just so you're kind of not just like why is he doing just like blue color drills? Does canvas have other colors? It did. Still does, but yeah, there's a nice chunk of background along the top of this canvas mostly, and a little bit on the side, but the vast majority of the canvas is the knight and his horse. The horse takes quite a bit, and the knight's walking alongside his horse in a stormy kind of weather. So I guess it was safer to walk alongside his horse during stormy weather because the ground might be like saturated. Yeah, it looks like a heavy cloud bank that kind of filling in the background for here. And I'm surprised blues worked for a stormy sky, to convey a stormy sky. It's a very interesting contrast of red and blue and black. It's very well done canvas, in my opinion. Nice render. So yeah, of the other thousands of really fancy canvases that are out there, yeah, I've been pretty impressed with all the canvases thus far that I've done. So yeah. Yeah, I have tons more canvases, but yeah, I do want to do other, well, this is my first time doing a Treasure Studios art canvas. So yeah, that's nice. So now going back to Diamond Art Club with that Frosty Forest Friend canvas, but that's okay. I wanted to do something winter themed because yeah, it is winter, and yeah, kind of my first winter with first holiday winter season with Echoes of Color here. So yeah, do something season oriented. I don't participate in like tons of diamond painting events because my work schedule is just all over the place, and yeah, I may not have access to the exact canvases for specific events. There's something on the roof scratching. Nature. Oh, I gotta go look. I'm probably trying to get in. Probably a squirrel or something playing in the eavesdrop. Oh boy. Our house is basically a nature screensaver outside. Yeah. Literally we just have like big view windows, and yeah, that's all I mean. And we have like trees and stuff. We have fields behind us that had corn on it in the fall. It's been harvested, thankfully. That was a tedious few weeks in the fall there for those farmers. It kept raining. Crops kept getting soaked, and I guess they couldn't like harvest. There's a nice stretch of days where it kept raining or was like too wet to be able to get into the field without tractors and their equipment getting stuck in the soil and the mud. Oh, it's a little dent in my arm now. Part of the lip of the drafting table. Ouch. Whoops. But yeah, anyway, all good. I couldn't even begin to imagine like the pain of having to turn a field over, like just totally toss a whole crop due to like fungus or something. I couldn't even begin to imagine. Oh, that would be so painful. And how do you compensate for a loss of that nature if that were to be the case? Like, is there like bulk feed or corn, etc., like stored somewhere, like how long does it last? It's like, oh, it just, you grow a crop, you want a half decent yield from said crop, like after all that time. And then just for the crop to spoil or rot because of excessive moisture, not being able to harvest it in half decent time, like that. Oh man, that's devastating. Farmers don't deserve that. But yeah, hopefully they got a half decent yield. That's what matters. Like, farmers around here work a lot around the clock. Like, just during the night, they were out in the field with headlights on their equipment, like tractors or harvesters, and yeah, we're getting the corn off. They probably have full-time jobs during the day, and at night they helped the farmer get the crop off the field. Yikes. I imagine, like, either it's like family members, like the farmer's family, or hired hands that work on the farm in the first place, like some farm around here, and there are various farm owners that own fields beyond their property around here, possibly. Like they rent out fields or whatever to some landowner. I don't know how it works out here, but yeah, I think there are like a few families, multi-generational farming families around here that own various chunks of land or share land with fellow farmers to, yeah, be able to produce crops. Yeah, sure how it works, but I'm sure it's a certain amount of income per acre or something, or per crop. So you want a good yield for your acreage that you have. Yeah, you don't want to have to destroy crop, because even getting like the seeds and to like plant corn, for instance, or wheat, yeah, it costs a pretty penny too, I'd imagine. I don't know, is it the kernels of corn technically the seeds to grow more corn? Is that how that goes? Yeah, that sounds weird not knowing that, but I don't know, that sounds right, doesn't it? The cobs, like the kernels on the cobs of the corn, are those the seeds? Like, it's either like you have an egg or you get a chicken from the same egg. It's basically like an embryo of a chick, like a oh boy. Sounding pretty hardcore. Yeah, I never looked into that. I don't know. So are we basically eating seeds for corn? Like when you have corn on the cob? I don't know. That's... How does corn reproduce? Wow. No wonder I had issues with biology. Science in general. Not issues with the idea of it, just like the terminology and all that. Just remembering all that stuff. Like, don't even approach me with chemistry questions. I don't know, if you put baking soda and vinegar together, you get a frothy mess. Yay. Who doesn't know that? Basic chemistry, I guess, but... I don't know. Here's me, like, a couple whipping chats ago saying that green was a primary color. I corrected myself in the title for that one. Green is a secondary color, or whatever that's called. Result of mixing red and yellow. Oops. Somebody get me a color chart. Oh my gosh, not this again. Oh, all good. I'll just kind of skate away from that topic. Let's talk about random stuff on here, like, irregardless. I go from one topic to the other, or just fill in awkward silence every once in a while. There's some weapon chats where I'm just, like, quiet and say something every once in a while. But, yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of C's. I thought there would be more black in this section, but no. It's just, it's a darker patch of sky here. Just has twinges of black in it. Slight details of black. It's just another dark blue. Oh, fairly detailed sky. Like, it's not all just dark blues. It's nice. It kind of has various tones and brightness to it, but it still conveys dark sky. Oh, excuse me. Oh, eggnog attacks. Yeah, still going through those 2 cartons of eggnog that I bought a week or so ago. It's not my favorite brand of eggnog, but yeah, it's eggnog nonetheless. Something about like Nielsen eggnog that's just a signature for like the holiday season. Like just that specific brand of eggnog. I don't know, that's the brand I just kind of think of instantly or recall when it comes to eggnog. Yeah, there's some people who are like, ew, eggnog, probably, but yeah, I just have eggnog. I don't add rum to it or anything. Just eggnog. Yeah. Yeah, if you're allergic to eggs, yeah, don't even touch eggnog. Yeah, no. It's made from like egg yolks, I think, somehow. I don't think it's whole egg because it's basically yellow. Probably like a whole lot that goes into that. It's probably egg yolks. Slightly, it still remains a little pasteurized. Yeah, to keep it liquid, cool down. Slightly heated. Probably cream or something in it. Some sort of milk, maybe. Blend it with nutmeg and other ingredients. I don't know exactly what's an eggnog, like besides eggs. It's like some sort of dairy variant. I don't know, still tastes good. It's kind of like hot dogs. Probably a whole mix of different things, different meats or questionable meat, and some seasonings, and they taste delicious. But all the meanwhile, like, you know that it's like basically scrap meat or whatever, ground up meat of some description in the form of a sausage or whatever, and you still eat it. Well, I still do. Like those Red Hots, the Schneider's Red Hots up here. I don't know, our juicy jumbos or Oscar Mayer wieners, basically a thing more in the States. Schneider's is more up here, like sliced meat and all that, deli meat. I don't know, it's all good. Yeah, basically get what you can get. I'm sure there's like very specific meat companies down in the States that are like readily recognizable as up here, like Schneider's or Maple Leaf. I think Maple Leaf might be in the States. Maple Leaf Foods or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Food is food. Well, for the most part. Probably some of the sausage I eat is processed, and processed cheese slices. Yeah. Probably not like the best stuff to be eating, but I don't know, I just grew up on that, and it's a nice quick way to put a wrap sandwich together, like mayo, Kraft cheese slice, and a slice of summer sausage, and I call it a sandwich. That's what I eat for lunch a lot. On a wrap. Yeah, pretty basic. Don't get sliced ham all the time, but I do love ham as well. Yeah, basically got a ham sandwich from like Tim Hortons and a coffee, because I was given a gift card from work, like a Tim Hortons gift card, so I didn't know what was on it, so I went in the restaurant and to the store and swiped the card. I had like 25 bucks on it, so I'm like, okay. I haven't had a sandwich in a while, and I have the Tim's points card, so scan that to get some points towards like a free coffee or whatever. Yeah, eventually after like 7 coffee purchases, you essentially get a free coffee, a free beverage. There are different point settings too. You can bank your points at a higher amount and get like a free sandwich or something eventually. Yeah, it's just per purchase. It's kind of like the McDonald's app. You get points and then you can get free McDonald's stuff. Yeah, that app just launched recently. We're getting a McDonald's here in St. Mary's, but it's taking its time to open. They said December for it to open, and it's December. So mid-December maybe. I don't know. A nice burger place to go to. Well, a very well-known worldwide chain restaurant in town. I'm surprised we got McDonald's. Like, we don't have a huge population. This is like a small town kind of population. I don't know, 15,000 or maybe even less than that. I'm thinking Stratford, 30,000. Yeah, I think that's a bit of an overshot with St. Mary's here. 4,000 maybe. Yeah, 4,000 or 5,000. Let's say that instead of 15. I was thinking like one part of Toronto or something. I don't know what the population of Toronto is. And some Canadians would be like, living in Toronto, which part? Like, which part of city of Toronto? It's a metropolis, basically. It's kind of like our version of New York, but I could be wrong. It's probably bigger cities. I'm not sure how big the capital of Ottawa is. Her nation's capital, Ottawa. Not sure how big population that is, but yeah, sorry, I kind of overshot with St. Mary's there at 5,000 range for population. Yeah, Stratford is 30,000. I don't know, our town's population could get up there in a few more years. We're building more housing, urban sprawl, nightmare stuff, which I don't like, but yeah, do have a couple, do have some industry, cardboard, cement, like limestone based cement, couple food factories. Hatchery, like chick hatchery, and then I work at an egg drying facility. Yeah, just make egg products. Powdered egg, like dehydrated egg, or pet food ingredients. Yeah, egg that's used for ingredients in various nutritional capacities, food, etc. Ingredients, yeah. I'll mention that every now and then. Yeah, that's just what I do. Dry egg. Yeah. Put it in boxes and like large boxes with bags in them. 20 kilogram capacity. And yeah, they're just, the eggs like scooped out and like measured for batching for different uses. Yeah. Sports nutrition, yeah. Basically a protein go-to. Yeah. So yeah, we're at 54, quite the hour. A couple blues anyway. Yeah, these next couple sections are gonna be, yeah, pretty nice shades of blue. Yeah, I'll see how much I can do off camera, just kind of help speed the finish of this canvas up a bit, but yeah. Well, just keep hanging out, keep doing WIP and chats, see this canvas through, and rocks, Frosty Forest Friend, and just kid that up, and that'll be my next whip and chat kind of project for the next little bit till that's done, etc., etc. Yeah, that's Echoes of Color for you. So yeah, all good. Boop. Basically have the diamonds for this section figured out. At least, yeah, they're distinguishable. The more symbols you cover, yeah, it's refreshing. Makes it tons easier to finish this section when you have more drills down in a section. You have a lot more symbols covered. It's not as overwhelming. You can actually just find symbols a lot easier. The less you have to look at. Makes sense, kinda, in a very clunky kind of way. Oh, that scratching stopped on the roof of the house or whatever. Could have been a branch too, like I don't know, it just had a distinct scratching noise. Something trying to get inside. And of course, like, just doing whip and chat and just sitting here in the studio alone, and of course little noises are gonna pop out of nowhere that you've like never heard when other people are in here. Yeah, looks like it wants to storm again. Clouds are like bunching up. It's getting darker. Almost had to turn a light in the kitchen to get supper made. Yeah, kind of pre-make supper. It was my turn to cook, so yeah, I got it taken care of. One of those casseroles, cheeseburger casseroles. Oh, yeah. Today is also a day that I slept for just a couple hours, and yeah, trying to stay awake for the rest of it to salvage the day. So yeah, that was just me yawning. All right, yeah, I might as well do my outro. So yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I put my Facebook profile name, my Facebook Echoes of Color, Facebook business page Echoes of Color. Oh geez, I always garble that. And my Instagram. So yeah, follow any one of those three and you'll get periodic updates about completed sections of canvases, announcements every now and then. But I don't post constantly, so it's just kind of a every once in a while kind of update thing. I don't post on it every day, but when I do meditate, I do post meditation quotes, show up on my Instagram and probably my Facebook profile. So yeah, just so you kind of know what you're headed into with that. Yeah, you can grab that information on any WIP and chat. It's on the vast majority of my videos. It's what I put in the description. So anyway, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and happy crafting. I'll see you next time.